Good morning. It is Saturday, May 27th. I just ran 7 miles, which is more than I've run in quite a while. So I think 7 miles is the most I've run since the marathon. Of course, I did climb a mountain, 14 miles, gaining 5,000 feet. And I did that 6 weeks after the full Los Angeles Marathon. Speaking of the Los Angeles Marathon, a couple of weeks ago I met this older gentleman when I was running. I was just running by his house, and he said to me as I was running by, "How many miles are you going?" That was a clue to me that he was a runner. The average person usually doesn't ask that. So I said, "Are you a runner?" And he said yes, he was an international runner. And he explained that what that means is he has run 2 marathons. Did I say international marathoner? He has run 2 marathons in Korea, and he also ran the Los Angeles Marathon and the Long Beach Marathon. I've heard a lot of good things about the Long Beach Marathon. So I asked him which one was the hardest out of the 2 Korean marathons, Long Beach and Los Angeles. He said Los Angeles by far. And that made me really happy again, because I kind of struggled with the LA Marathon. My time was not as good as I hoped. And so Sage Canaday also said it was a very tough marathon. So hearing this from all of these really great runners really helped me to realize that that was a hard marathon, and it kind of makes me want to do it again. Tomorrow is the Mountains to Beach Marathon. I'm not running it, but 2 of my good friends are, Amy and Elizabeth. And so I want to go out and cheer them on, hopefully. And so, yeah, a lot of exciting things. A week from today is the Tower to Tower race, where I'm going to run up in an organized event. I'm going to run up a 14-story building and back down, go over an obstacle course, and then proceed to run up a 22-story building. And there's a party at the top of the 22-story building. I am afraid of heights. There are pictures of people looking over the edge down 22 stories. So that's going to be very good for me to get up there and look down 22 stories and not be afraid. So there's a lot of things to talk about right now. I mean, the Tower to Tower is next Saturday. The Mountains to Beach Marathon is tomorrow. It's May 27th. I had a lot of things that I wanted to talk about today. One of them was about me running barefoot. I am doing the Tower to Tower race barefoot. I asked the event organizer if that was okay, and they said, yeah, it's fine as long as I don't stub my toe. So hopefully that won't happen. I'm really excited to just give this a try. I've never really done an obstacle course since I've been a grown-up. I used to do obstacle courses when I was a kid, so it will be just like being a kid again. It's a beautiful, clear day. I don't know if you can see those islands out there. They are really, really sharp. You can see like all the hills and everything. I don't know what's showing up to you because the sun is straight in my eyes. I want to tell you, okay, I was going to talk about running barefoot. So July 1st, 2013, I started running, and that's because I signed up for a 5K race, and I was training to run the 5K. And after that, at the event, I was so enthralled by the half marathon runners. At the end of the 5K, I knew I had to run a half marathon. So the following year, so December 2014, I ran my first half marathon, and I got black toenails because I was wearing shoes that were too small for me. I didn't know they were too small. I don't really know a lot about shoes. So I was quite discouraged, and I went through a time of depression, not related to that, but related to a couple of other things going on in my life. And so I bought some shoes, and they made my feet bleed. I was trying to run in shoes, And then I said, you know what, I'm gonna just try going barefoot, because in the Runner's Guide to the Meaning of Life, a book by Barefoot that I love, it's one of my very favorite books, The Runner's Guide to the Meaning of Life, he talks about Doc Robbins, who was kind of an eccentric old man who would run barefoot. And I was really enchanted by that idea of running barefoot, and so I started trying it, and I really did like it, and I've never turned back. I sometimes I think, oh, maybe I'll wear shoes and I can go faster, but I just don't want to. I really like the freedom of being barefoot, and so that's kind of my story. And it took a long time to build gradually up to it, and it was discouraging to have the fitness to be able to run long distance, but because of building up the calluses on the feet and trying to get those worked up, I couldn't go very far distances. So it was really a journey of being patient. It taught me patience and all that. So yeah, I have a lot to say today. Oh, post in the comments. I thought of something I want you guys to post in the comments. Post, what was it? I was thinking of it this morning. Yeah, post the best thing that's happened to you this week, or the very best thing that you did this week. I want to hear some good things that have happened this week. Have a great day.